What's good, everybody? This Jay, and this Raising Kanan Season 3 video is about the death of Unique, or is he still alive? Now, Unique is one of the most loved anti-heroes since Ghost, and he's been one of the characters a lot of people have gravitated, both men and women. Women have seen him as a sex symbol and charismatic, and even men have liked his swag, and this season we saw him finally able to get into Rock and finally break her barriers down inside and out, and finally break down them walls that she keeps up around everybody. And even in a tight jam, when we thought that it may be over for him, it seemed that he was able to get out of them tight situations and into other tight situations when appropriate. He saved Rock's life earlier this season, last season, at the end of last season, and it seemed they bond grew. But this season, we were introduced to Ronnie Myers, his brother, and ever since he stepped on the scene, it's been trouble. He been hating every step of the way on how the business has been running since he got out of jail. He's found out where Rock lived. He's been spying on his brother, and he's not liked anything that Unique has done since he's got out. He went behind Unique back to score a deal with Dean, but it didn't work out the way that he thought. He thought he could even strong arm Dean, and when that didn't work, he then put in his Ronnie Myers mode and then assassinated Dean. He then doing stick-ups, stealing cars, because he realized he need to get some money somehow, some way, and he's stealing top-of-the-line Cadillacs, orange, and he's just riding like it's no tomorrow. He's reckless. He even pulled up in front of Unique's home, and Unique like, you got out on a blessing. And this is what you doing? I told you I have you straight. But he's not trying to wait on Unique. He doesn't believe anything that Unique is saying right now. And he pretty much put Unique in a bad position because it's putting pressure on him. Now, Unique then felt that pressure, so he decided to put him on game, let him see what they running. The game has changed since he's been in prison, and the ladies in there say, I don't like the black guy. It's too brother. I don't like a black guy. I don't like I don't like the black guy. Got too big hair roll. I don't like it. Why no? Not too many. So we didn't realize that he is upset is just as much as she is, and that the reason why is he feels that he had an empire. He remembers having corners and soldiers and territory, and now he sees a Chinese restaurant. So that's where it's a beef, but he didn't realize the game changed and people were getting locked up, shot up. It was a war while he was gone. So you have to adapt. You have to survive. He's not trying to hear it. He's steadily believing that Rock has taken everything that he in his mind worked hard for. Now, when you see people look to the side, that's them trying to keep their cool. And she said, I don't like a day. I think they're gonna be a trouble. The better guy, black guy. So next thing you know, they order some cream or some young guy for you. They outside talking. He say, I don't trust them yellow niggas. So he don't trust yellow ninjas, and he was letting him know. And when you see that side of somebody's mouth poke out, they really mad. They trying their best not to just go upside your head. And when you see a man and he's talking and he has to turn his head to the side or put his hands together like he's praying not to lose his cool and go upside his head. So this right here was a very deep and intense scene because both of these men wanted to go upside the head. When a man adjusts his glasses with one finger like that, it's trouble on the horizon. He's really working hard not to lose his cool. And this right here showed a test of wills and who is going to run things, who has control. And right there, Unique had to look that off right there because he would have tried to bust his head any old time, anybody else. And like he told him, I'm not going to check you like I would anybody else right now. But you thinking I'm all up Rock booty hole, and that's the reason why we up here with an egg roll. You got things twisted. Meanwhile, we see Ronnie, and he's going to figure out things for himself, and he roll up on Kanan, and he like, who you working for? Ronnie Myers wanna know where you got that H. He say, ain't got no heroin. And so he walk off, even though Ronnie kind of checked him and pushed him back to the side. I ain't done with you yet. But he realized, okay, this little boy ain't really moving no product. That's why he's allowed to be out here like that. So then he had to go ahead and button up that top button because it's time to go to work. You know what I'm saying? So next thing you know, he goes to his next connect that he met. And that's Liliana, who was sitting there looking good, and he roll up on her. And what is you want? I don't want to hire to do with you. You are your name brother, and I don't have anything to do with you or your name brother. You know, I did hire a husband one, but then you know one day I have no husband. You know what? Unique ain't going nowhere. Well, then we're having nothing to talk about. I said you brother, and we're having nothing. Unique ain't going nowhere, but I ain't unique. So when he said that, he was very convincing to me as if he wouldn't hurt Unique, but she was like, that's when I thought about the hobby. I guess we talking later. And so she wasn't worried about him. She looked at him in the eye and she didn't seem scared or worried. And she let him know, I guess, after getting hit upside the head with her husband for so long, she ain't worried too much. Meanwhile, we see that he's back at the crib, and what he doing is staring at the damn fish, tweaking out. And of all things, he gonna tell Pernessa, I bet Unique probably with Rock. And she said, what you say? What you say, Ronnie? Which she said, you know, fork you, this, that, and the other. And I'm surprised he didn't go off upside her, because a guy like that, you never know. And I've been wrong before about guys like that. Meanwhile, Unique come home, and the last thing you want to hear when you come home is your baby mama talking crazy. That's like nails on the chalkboard, even if she is right. And she did have a point that Rock shot up his car with the kid in the car and tried to get him set up, but he did some things too. And so, she gave him a little honey pot to make him feel better, and so he was all right with that. But after hearing all that in his head, when a Negro is in the rain riding looking for somebody, it's a problem, okay? Because we ain't going out in the rain or the snow looking for your ass. And if we do, your ass in trouble. Meanwhile, he see his homeless self in the damn clothing store. He come in, you done got my leather wet. Knock that damn paper out your hand. Look at me. And so Ronnie, he tried to play it off like it wasn't nothing. Why you violating? You don't mess with no man's money or his honey. We all know that. And Ronnie ain't giving him no respect. He telling him, what is your problem? I'm trying to put you on. You keep saying this, that, and the other. You messing with me and Rock. I'm the big dog now. And so Ronnie then had to step up to him. Now it's face to face. They both been holding it in. He get upset. He push him back down. That's it. Now, when you know a person taking off their glasses very slow like that, it's about to be on. It's time for that ass. And so he take the glasses off, put it to the side, and he stepped back, Unique step back, and let him square up. So now we got a fair fight. Let's shoot the fair one then. Come on. Boom. Let's go. We brothers. I'm throwing this left. You about to take this right. They going back at each other. It was a good fight, back and forth. It seemed like it was hard to see who was going to end up on top. I mean, they were going at it. It was an even fight. But eventually, we saw that even though Unique kind of had a couple moments where he was losing, he eventually got them hands on Ronnie, and he pushed him back on the ground and was able to get on top of him and pretty much lay him out. I don't know whether it was Ronnie getting tired out, whatever the case, but he overpowered him and pretty much manhandled him. But the problem and where it went wrong is that he left him there. He didn't want to kill him. He didn't finish him. He just gave him a good old beat down like a brother or like a friend back in the day. But Ronnie, for one, he ain't the type to just take no beat down, laying down. And he got up, took this damn pipe, pretty much a baton. He didn't pass the baton to him the wrong way. He passed the baton upside his head over and over and pretty much cracked him. And he may have either gave him permanent brain damage, aka death. I mean, it's no guarantee he's dead. A lot of people have been bust upside the head pretty bad and still survive. So this is the reason why it is an opportunity. He could be in a coma. He beat the hell out of him really bad, and he repeatedly bust his head. He's definitely got a damn NFL player's brain right now. But if he gets medical attention properly, he could survive. Now, here's the thing. This chain with the blood, the little bloody glove, OJ style, I believe is going to be his downfall. Somebody's going to see Unique's chain broken with blood, and Ronnie kept it. And even though he dumped Unique's body over here, I believe somebody will find that chain, and that will be the reason he's caught for what he did. But it seems that wherever this is, there's a lot of garbage or something being dumped there, which is not going to work in Unique's favor, because that means that this is a place that is commonly dumped and may not be searched anytime soon. And if he's outside for long periods of time, he could die from hypothermia as well as the injuries that he sustained. Now, some people believe that they saw his eyes blink. I did zoom up close. I think I saw him. Anyway, Ronnie got away. Time for some real talk. Now, I do believe in the next episode, because I did see the clip for the next one, that his baby mama is going to come to Rock looking for Unique. And of course, that's when Rock's going to finally realize he in trouble. Now, I think that the two of them are going to put it together that it's probably Ronnie, because she's going to say, hey, where's Unique? This, that, and the other. Rock is then going to pretty much smack her upside the head and take the gun from her. And I pretty much assume that based on how these pictures go with the clothes Rock is wearing and the gun that she has in her hand and this next picture. And once Rock smack her upside the head and take the gun, she's probably going to tell her, get the hell out of my house. I didn't do it. You better go to Ronnie. And I think that's probably what's going to happen, that they're going to figure out Ronnie did it. Now, the baby mama may not do nothing to Ronnie, and I hope she leave and get the hell out of town. But anyway, I don't know. I told y'all a week or two ago this was going to happen. Make sure y'all come through. Check me live every Thursday night as soon as the episode is over, and Friday night at 10 p.m. I'll see y'all on the next one. Let me know if you enjoyed this video. Peace.